Hi, everybody, and welcome. We are surrounded today by pageantry and tradition. Check out this scene. We've got high hopes for another exciting college football game. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Rice Owls, taking on a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Rice's offense comes on the field to open this game. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
He's going to hand this off. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
1st and 10 play coming up. They're going to run it. The game moves the ball to the 34. But Kirk, no surprise, you get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Warner. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So the Houston Cougars offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To the air, it's Smith. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
it's second down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's escaping the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry...
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Houston. It was a foot race, and he won it. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Dropping back. It's Warner. It's a quick grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Has the first down and more. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a run to the left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught quickly. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Hey, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he's got his man open downfield. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The offense sets up with a first and goal. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Warner. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Smith. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, the football comes out. And the defense jumps on the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down and 10 now. Oh, he's looking to throw. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. To throw, it's Smith. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Game moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Turner brought down, sets up the next drive. And the Rice offense is out there again. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? On the run, going to heave it downfield. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And it's taken at the 25. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. He's found some room at the 45. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the...
Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Just ran away from the defense.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And he knocks it right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Campbell. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. They've got a chance here, enough time to try to add some points before halftime. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with 1st and goal.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To throw, it's Smith. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout, Houston.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. Long enough and good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They get the second half started with the running play. Powering through.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Smith. Snags a quick throw. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play action here on first down. Quick completion with the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw again. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Fighting off the defender. It's caught downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And you've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's got a first down and more. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Makes a quick catch. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Has caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on the blitz and gets the sack.
Back to throw. It's Smith. On the move, looking deep. The pass is dropped. Big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Rice offense is out there again. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On the ground, it's Connors. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Give it to the back again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. He hands it off from the gun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Warner. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Well, Kirk Houston has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up the first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And we're able to get him down. It's a second and goal play for the offense. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense is holding on for dear life. They've got a lead. It's late in the game. Just trying to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Rice. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. Finds room at the 30. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The gain moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. It's a huge gain across the field. Ball will be slotted about the 31.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Ball handed to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Smith. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop him, but it's a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. They jump in front here in the 4th. That's another strike for this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Now the important PAT to make it a 3-point lead. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Get some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Houston has moved into the red zone. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Smith. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. And it's a kneel down. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.